I quite liked the Queen, so I was quite sad when she died. And also, she didn't have that long to go to be like the longest serving monarch ever. And that made me sad because I don't like Louis XIV, I think, who is the longest serving still. When did you get such strong opinions?
No, I'm just like
Louis XIV.
First of all, yeah, like when was this? Like in the 15th century or something?
Louis XIV, 1600s.
Like, why do you care what? Like, I know you say like I don't like him.
Louis XIV.
Yeah, but it's like everyone is barbarians back then. Like you can't judge.
I did so well. September 1638 to 1715. So that was pretty good on me.
So how many years was that?
Was he alive?
No, like you're saying he.
His reign was 72 years, and it's the longest recorded of any. I think she had a year and a bit to go.
Yeah,
or 2
okay.
years maybe.
I'm just saying, like, let's not hold 16th century monarchy to modern day standards. Like, no one stacks up that well.
Well, I don't like him.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Good,
he didn't affect your life very much, did he?
Hard to say, Ben.
Maybe by the butterfly effect.
Yeah,
throughout
exactly.
The years. It's like,
I mean, are you a fan of the 9 Years' War?
I don't know much about it. I'm not a fan of war in general, so probably not, but I had to have to do some research.
Anyway, not a fan.
Okay, great.
Louis
Glad we got that on the record.
So I wanted her to outlast him, and then she didn't by like I think a year and a half or something like that. So I quite liked her as a person. I don't like her son that much. I wanted her to outlast the Sun King.
You wanted her
as
to break
we call
this
him.
record?
Yeah, the Sun King's
King.
record. And
I think that's like a Game of Thrones moniker.
that was
or
his
something.
name. Like
Really?
that's what people call, I don't know if it was like a...
Did you do like a Year 5 project on this guy or something? Like, why do you know so much about him?
When I was studying in France, like we took a subject on...
People just couldn't fucking stop talking about the Sun
No,
King.
he's like big. Like
Really?
if you've got to like, there's a few key points when you study. I mean, again, I was studying like an international, well, not international, but like a college that had a lot of international students. So hard to know if it's similar because ours was more or less, was that one shared with French people? Doesn't matter. We were doing a French history subject. And there seems to be when you study in France, like some key points that you kind of hit, right? And there's like Versailles,
He's
obviously.
a big one.
Yeah, but the Sun King, like that's a key point that you hit. So you get kind of Gauls. The Gauls are kind of where you start.
Sure.
And then it's like, Rome comes along. Then it's like we become a country. The Medicis get a look in. Then you get like, Louis XIV. And then it's like Versailles, the Revolution, and Napoleon. And those are kind of the key
All right.
things you get.
I'm just saying he doesn't come up much like in my day-to-day. So I was just curious about where along the line you found all this information. But I guess that answers the question.
Midnight Crisis.